In this video, I will give you all the essential things you need to be on your way to becoming that expert communicator, the fluent and confident English speaker that you want to be like. And to do that, you're going to need to pay attention for a few more minutes and try to really grasp the topics I'm going to talk about. I can tell you these are not the conventional kind. And the most videos you're going to watch on this topic will talk about techniques and other sorts of ways to learn and get fluent in English. They have their place, but I believe this video is the best video for you, and this will help you get to your goal faster than most of your peers, unless you share this video with them and help them grow. But this video is going to cover it all. Okay, you're not going to need to watch any other videos on YouTube anymore. This will be the last one. Okay, and but also, since this is going to be the last one and the best one, I want you to focus and really use your mind in this video. I'm not going to feed you the answer or some technique to get you to your goal, but I will get you the right mindset and the right processes that you need to follow to become an expert communicator and be very fluent. If you grasp the ideas in this video, you will be on your way to becoming that person you want to be. You will be that person everyone wants to listen to. You'll be that person who can make friends easily, connect with people well, and even perhaps find a partner that you really like. So to get started, I'm gonna need to do a couple things. Like I said, I'm not going to be feeding you the answer, so we'll need a pen or pencil and a paper. Now I want you to do this. Do not take this exercise lightly or do not dismiss it. You can not do this like most of the people that are going to be watching. I can guarantee you a lot of the people watching this video right now are not going to do this. They will not think this exercise is effective. In fact, they're probably going to go watch a bunch of other videos on this and forget about this topic entirely. But there are a few that will actually do this exercise and will see the fruit of those exercises. And those are the ones who are going to succeed. So I urge you to get a book, something to note down. You can use your computer, but I recommend pen and paper. It's the best way your mind works. Okay. And to do this, I also need you to be very relaxed. Because if you are not relaxed and if you're in a hurry, you will get in your own way, and your mind thinks better when it's relaxed. Once you do have your pen and paper, I want you to ask yourself a simple question. Just write this down. Write down, why do I want to be fluent and confident in English? And that sounds a little silly to some, but do this. Don't just write a one-word answer. Really think about it. Really just relax and try to come up with an answer that flows from your mind. And you gotta give yourself a reason why you want to do a certain thing. That's when your mind works best. You need to give yourself a reason why, and it needs to be definite, and it needs to be very important to you. Only then you will take the action that you need. Otherwise, you're gonna keep procrastinating. You might even watch a few other videos on YouTube, probably learn not much, and then come back some other day, look up how to get fluent in English. But if you really want to learn, ask yourself this question. Give yourself the opportunity to ask yourself this very important question. It's very important to ask yourself this question because every successful person out there at one time really determined, really thought to himself why something matters. If you know exactly why something matters, you're going to pursue it, unlike something else that you didn't really give much thought to. So it's important that you do this. And once you answer this question, assuming you did, we go on to the second thing. It's a really radical way of thinking for someone who has not done it yet. It is to think from the end. Do not worry about how you will get to the end goal, but just think about what the end goal actually is. Think of the person that you want to become, basically. Think of this person, this confident, charismatic, well-spoken person that you want to become like, and get an idea of how he thinks, what his ideas are, and work ethic, kind of information he knows. Just try to figure out this person that you want to become like. Okay? And write down. Again, writing down helps, because it declutters your mind and helps you think clearly. Trust me on this. Don't do this in your head. You will get caught up in your head and you will not make much progress. But if you really want to utilize this idea to its maximum potential, write this down. Write this. And try to think about this person you want to become. This confident, fluent person. And write it down in present tense. Okay? And something magical, something crazy happens when you do this. You slowly start to become the person you want to become like. Not on the first day. On the first day you write about it and you think about it. And keep doing this for a few days, trying to think about the person you want to become like. And we'll slowly start to take action and find the right information from the right place, and everything seems to work just perfectly. You might just get an urge to work on this random project, and working on the project will help you build those communication skills. Or maybe you'll have an urge to study a certain kind of material. But these inspirations, where do they come from? They come from your subconscious mind. It's not really magic. It's almost like when you wake up and you brush your teeth, are you really thinking about all the strokes and movements of the process of brushing your teeth? Or when you're driving a car, are you really, sometimes you're on your head or you're on your phones, which you shouldn't be, and you still end up reaching your destination. Now how does that happen? Because believe it or not, 95% of all the actions you take throughout the day are done through subconscious mind, your subconscious thinking. Okay, only 5%, very less, is conscious thinking. So that's why it's very hard to break habits for a lot of people. If you have any bad habits, you realize that you might do well for a few days on stopping those, but you get back to those habits. It's because of the subconscious mind. It's much more deeper in your mind than the conscious part, the rational part. And well, a lot of people get the idea wrong here. When I say leave it to your subconscious mind, it does not mean don't take any action. Action is very important. I'm just talking about be very attentive to those urges and those inspirations to learn certain things. Those are the things that are going to get you from where you are to where you want to get to. And for those people who don't trust this process of subconscious mind, technically you are trusting it right now, because you're trusting your subconscious mind at the moment for breathing. You're trusting your subconscious mind to do your breathing for you. Trust your subconscious mind to get you fluent. No techniques or methods will get you fluent in English or communication. It should come naturally. Just as breathing comes naturally to you, fluency, communication will come naturally to you. You just need to plant that thought in your head. You need to determine why you want it, and you need to think about the person you want to become like, who is already confident and well-spoken and is a good communicator. These are the two things you need to get to where you are, to where you're going. And it's very important for you to do this for the next 30 days to really show yourself that and prove it to yourself that this works, and then you can get there. You can have a journal and note it down, or just do the writing exercise I was talking about, and just prove it to yourself. Do it for a week. See how you feel. I can guarantee you, if you do it for a week, you'll start to realize, okay, this might actually work. And maybe day 15, you'll be like, okay, this thing has potential. Day 20, you're like, okay, this thing works. And day 30, you will be so much better off than right now. You'll have accumulated so much skills that you will be surprised from the words that come out of your mouth. You will be surprised at your fluency. You'll be surprised at the way you communicate. You'll be like, where did that come from? Okay? And remember, during these 30 days, it is important for you to remember these words, that the results of your 30 days will be directly proportional to the efforts you put in. So just thinking about it is not enough, because those are just ideas and thoughts. The action is very important. Okay? Start with the thinking. Decide why you want to get to what you want to get to. Decide the person you want to become like. Think about him every day. And then take the right action to get to your goal. That's all I have to share for today. But do not take this lightly. Do not be caught off by the simplicity of the exercise. It's very important. You can, again, like I said, go binge a bunch of other YouTube videos after this, or give yourself the opportunity to stop for a moment, relax, okay, and write down. Answer these questions. What do you have to lose? Only a whole lot of life to gain.